Welcome back. Oh, hey, There we are. Hey, welcome back. Rusty's in the studio.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir. How are you?
I'm doing well. Hey, today's my birthday. I'm 66.
No, it's not. Is it really?
I'm 66 today. Yes,
wow.
I am.
God dang, man. If I could look like that at 66, I'd be
I'm an old man. That's what I always tell everybody. If you want to argue with an old man out there picking up trash along the road, and good luck with that. You know what I mean?
Wow. Happy birthday. What are you doing today?
Pardon me?
What are you doing today? Anything fun?
I don't know. I don't know. I was supposed to do some work today and tomorrow. I was supposed to work with Madison County board members Chrissy Wiley, but unfortunately the rain is going to prevent that from happening. So I did want to give a shout out for her because Paul Nicolosi has worked on doing some cleanups. But outside of that, unless it's political time, election season, I don't get much work out of or much effort. So my hat's off is to Chris Wiley. She's a new Madison County board member.
Good for her.
I think there's 3 Madison County board members that live in Bethalto, so my God, there's an overload there. But hats off to her for she's trying to reach out to me. And what I like about it, she's like, Rusty, what are you bitching about? I mean, come on, put up or shut up. And I love that. And she's the first one that's done that. So, she wants to know what are the issues, and if you got a better idea, I want to hear about it.
I like that.
Hats off to Chrissy.
Well, I like the participation too, but and hopefully you can reschedule after the rain goes away.
Well, we're going next week.
Oh, good. Yeah,
she's limited on Wednesdays and Thursdays, and of course I have to check my agenda because I'm busy all the time. But I can open up I can find an opening, I'm sure.
So how's everything been? Because you got these barricades. You've been working with Roxana a little bit, it seems
Roxana was the only city in Madison County that applied for that.
Here, let's play Denise some music.
My friend is here.
Hold on. Sorry, we had to give Denise Sparks some entrance music. I gave you Hungry Eyes. I thought that's a pretty good... Yeah, we're on the air.
My partner in crime.
What's up, man?
So
just
we were worried that you weren't going to show up. We thought you got busy.
He said 9:30.
Did I? It was too early in the morning. I thought it was 9:20. That must have been a mistype.
How's life treating you?
Oh, I have so much to tell you.
We're going to have to book an hour. I'm just getting started on my rant.
Go ahead. I want to hear.
Nothing special. We were starting to talk about the barricades that I use, and Roxana was the only city in Madison County that applied for a grant, which provides me safety barricades. So
you said that, you came on before trying to get people to know about
Marty Reynolds and Jason Woody and Police Chief Doyle there from Roxana. I can't say enough for them. But unfortunately, we had a cleanup scheduled. I called it the 10-4 cleanup because it was scheduled on October the 4th. We were going to do some areas cleanup on the outskirts of Wood River, but I had to cancel it because I couldn't get any cooperation with the city on their barricades, and I can't use Roxana's barricades in Wood River. So isn't that a crock? And so
that's a big crock. So let me tell you what I did.
Tell me what you did.
I went to the higher ups to the county and said, what do we need to have for the barricades?
Yeah.
Sparks will buy the barricades.
Oh, wow. That's incredible.
Just tell me, from my friend, what we need, and I'll get them.
Yeah.
That's what we need.
Well, that's pretty amazing. You don't have to do that.
No, I want to do that.
Well, it gets rid of all that junk, and you don't have to worry about it.
It is no junk. It's just, like I said, it's just people in Wood River see those barricades out there, and it's Roxana's jurisdiction. But they see those barricades, and they think, Roxana's letting him use those barricades anywhere he wants to. Well, that's not the case.
Oh, gotcha.
It's Roxana's jurisdiction. It's just people that live.
Get your barricades.
For instance, if they're up in Kendall Hill, and they see those Roxana barricades, they think Roxana is doing special favors, but that road is Roxana's jurisdiction. I only use Roxana barricades in Roxana's jurisdiction. It's just aggravating. And
why they got to make it so difficult
to pick up trash? I mean, to do something good.
He's risking his safety out there every single day. He does it for so many communities. It's not just along 143 anymore. He does it for many communities.
Oh yeah,
and
anybody that requests it. I go anybody that requests it.
And I don't see others out doing that.
No.
I say we get barricades and put chain gang all over it.
You can put Sparks on it. I'd be tickled to death if you put Sparks trash service on it.
I'll get in trouble too.
Well, and the thing is, you're right though. It's just, to me, it's one of those non-issues where it's just, you're picking up.
Well, here it is. Now, Alton is having their Pride Incorporated cleanup. They're doing it on the very same day. I thought this would be cool because we could do a Wood River one in conjunction with Alton.
Yeah.
meet and no, we can't do it. It's always a thorn in the butt. And when I raise commotion about it, I'm watching my language, when I raise commotion about it, someone gets embarrassed, and the next thing you know, I'm a real poop butt. You know what I mean? And I get some nasty letters and nasty comments and stuff and attacked on social media.
Brother.
It's never ending. There's no glory in this.
There's
no
been
glory
a lot
in
of,
trash.
I've gotten
You mean there's other cities that have issues like us?
Do you have trouble in the city of Alton? Hey, I know inquisitive minds are listening, so I'd like to hear about that.
Well, I went to the committee of the whole last night.
Yeah.
And I will say, that Sparks had applied for a special use permit with this M1 addendum attached. So it did pass.
Good.
Before the planning committee, except I did have a couple of people opposing that are neighbors of mine. And so tomorrow night I go before city council for the final vote. So what everybody needs to understand is the reason that I am doing this is because it is required by the Illinois EPA for me to be able to put a trash compactor, even though everybody in the city has a trash compactor.
Yeah.
I'm very transparent. I'm doing everything by the book as required by the EPA.
And for the record, you were not trying to create a new dump on Broadway.
For the record, I am not trying to open a trash dump.
Yeah, and not being funny about that,
No,
Denise, but
I
that's
spoke at the
something that's
planning
been
committee.
going around it, and that's not fair of
That
any
is,
at
it's not
all.
fair at all.
We all have so many different issues and stuff, and I get so wrapped up I don't get the chance to follow this. But are you getting help from like Martha Pfister and those other aldermen and people like that? I mean, it would seem like they would want to try and keep your business here in Alton.
In the beginning, yes, I went to several different aldermen and women, and they have a lot on their plate right now.
They do.
I will say that they have so many critical issues going on. We have the sinkhole. Unfortunately, our mayor tells the people sitting in the audience and on the committee that the sinkhole's being filled. The sinkhole is not being filled in.
Yeah, a lot of water on there last time I looked.
and you also have the
Like
critical issue of the bluffs up here behind Abbott Machinery.
Yeah, that is a big issue.
That's a big
huge issue.
And he said, well, that's an act of God. Well,
and the thing is, though, Denise, you're right, because there's so many other. I mean, there's a lot of things that they're trying to manage and get going. And
it's bad.
It is. There's a lot of things, and so when
there's like 6 major things or set. Oh, and you have the state street trails.
Yeah.
That is an issue.
Yeah, we're going to have an interview with them sometime soon. We had to reschedule that, and they've been really patient with me, so we're going to do that too. But the point is, though, like we're talking about, there's so many important issues right now that's going on citywide that the compactor really isn't.
I'm like at the bottom, and I understand that.
I don't know much about it. I'm not putting the pressure on Martha. I admire her for some of the things that she's done when my conversations I've talked to her, so I don't know anything about that. But I do know that I've been very disappointed in the mayor.
Am I allowed to be very frank about something?
I mean, yeah. I mean, if you've said it
normally.
Have you said it in city council? I mean, you can do it.
It doesn't have to be said in city council. It's on the record. Everybody was there, and I think that one of the local news media.
Oh yeah, we talked about this. That was not right.
That walked up to Martha Pfister and was the most disrespectful human being to an alderwoman.
Yeah.
And I called him out on it, and then he was escorted out into the hallway by Chief Ford. She did not deserve that. That was the other thing.
Oh, see, I didn't know about that.
The downtown issue with the 1 a.m. closing.
That's where she gained my respect right there. I mean, good, bad, or ugly.
But that
she
got
made
dumped
a decision,
in her lap. That's not even her ward.
It's not her ward.
She should not even have been dealing with that.
And I think it's good, though, because as much as we talk about the issues, you are one that give praise and say, hey, there's a lot going on here. But my point is, though, with this whole thing is I don't think you need to go through a jump, skip, and a hoop to get a trash compactor. It's just, to me, it was blown up out of proportion. Things happen, and I just hope your neighbor understands that once you finally get this done, because it is looking like
my neighbor needs to understand the one that the one further down was worried about traffic. And, Riverbend Head Start is spending all this money, and it looks fabulous. But let me tell you something. I called Riverbend Head Start. That is now going to be a bus depot.
Yeah.
It's going to house a minimum of 30 buses. So how is he right there by this huge bus depot? I'm a block or two away. I don't have that kind of traffic.
Yeah.
So I can't, my place of business cannot be compared to.
No, and that's the other
shame.
thing. Well, it's just kind of silly, and that's why this whole thing, when we talked about it a couple of months ago, and a month ago we reported on it, just didn't make sense, because all you're doing is just adding to your business,
Hey, I got
That's
a
all you're
question
doing.
for you.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Have you been receiving any bids or any for his county cleanups? I noticed that Madison County is going to be doing some cleanups. They're hiring a temp service again on October the 10th. And I'm wondering if they put out bids for that, or they're just using Sharp Services again.
No, sir.
Yeah, that's what they're doing. Then they're just using Sharp Services instead of putting that work out for bid. But they are going to do
company.
Madison County's going to do a cleanup. And I just don't like that, man. I don't like that at all. There's a lot of things I don't like about that whole thing. But this periodically hire this agency out of Missouri whenever we feel like it. I'm dead against that. I don't know why they do it. They should put that out for work. You should have an opportunity to bid on that work that's out there. So
well, and that's the other thing, because I think it's interesting, as much as you guys do work with all the county officials and the statewide officials, that it's not about you guys are critical, but still contribute and work and come up with solutions. And I think that's really an important part too. You guys just aren't coming on the show ever and just raising all holy hell.
It's hard.
It is hard, but you guys actually get something accomplished through this too. And for everybody, it's not just to benefit Sparks or benefit the chain gang.
And both of us in conjunction, we've worked with Senator Harris, we've worked with Representative Amy Ellick.
And the board members. Let me tell you
board.
something. Madison County board members, I am so frustrated with them. Like I said, I give high praise to Chrissy Wiley because she's going to come out and work with me. But Adam Walden, who's a highway engineer from Madison County, reinstituted this Adopt a Highway program for Madison County. And you would think, man, this is tremendous. This would be a tremendous asset. All the board members will be out there promoting this. Well, in all of Madison County, they've only got 2 charters signed up for that. And so I looked into it, how many board members signed those charters up, and none of them have. None of the Madison County board members have promoted. If they have, prove me wrong. Maybe Paul,
I haven't heard anything about it.
Maybe Paul Nicolosi has. But other than that, I don't think any board member has promoted a program that they have in Madison County. And I want to know why. Why don't they? That's what we pay, whatever salary they get.
Well, that is a good point. We don't hear about, because there's so many great programs that are through the county that we don't hear about.
Promote it.
I used to have. I had a sign there when I had Metro Area ChemDry. On the river, the Burm Highway.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
We've got to hold our board members more accountable. Yeah. Some of the board members that I hear about, like this water situation in Bethalto, are absolutely useless. They just I can't do anything. It's a city issue, and they don't even want to take the time to listen to the people. And I hear a lot of board members will tell me, hey, look, I got a full-time job. I've got kids. I've got that. Well, maybe they shouldn't have taken the job if they can't appropriate the time to fix the problem.
I get you. They ran for office.
They ran for office.
They're elected by the people.
Well, they decided to run.
And then when the people need
I hear it all the time.
Questions.
Rusty, the board members are getting tired of your letters. You're kind of sarcastic to them, this and that. Don't you think you should talk to them a little more nicely? No, I do not. I am so frustrated with those people because we've been talking about this for almost 4 years now, and it's the same issue. So one of the board members, step forward, prove me wrong. Chris Slusher, step forward, prove me wrong. I mean, I appreciate the police presence, but after a couple weeks, it goes right back to the same situation, and there are some issues that they're just avoiding. So I'm excited that Chris Wiley is going to come out and work with me, and we could talk about some of those things that I think they've been sidestepping.
Go ahead.
Let's do this. It's 9:40. Let's take our first break. Now let me pay a bill here because people are watching. In order to keep watching this, so we can make our sponsors happy, like Denise over there. 9:41. Little bit of change. More Daily Show on this Tuesday. Next. Oh wait, wrong button. With over 20 years of experience, Wilson's Tree Service has the expertise to handle all of your tree care needs. Licensed and fully insured, their team of experts are dedicated to providing reliable service. Plus, with a 24-hour emergency service line, Wilson's will always be there for you. Don't risk tackling that timber by yourself. Trust the local professionals at Wilson's Tree Service. Visit treeservicealtonil.org to get started today.
Discover Del Mar Public House, located in Godfrey's historic Clifton Schoolhouse. Enjoy bold flavors like homemade falafel, fish and chips, and rotating pasta favorites. Relax with local beers, half-price wine bottles, and summer poutine nights. The only thing missing is you. Open Wednesday through Sunday. Del Mar Public House, where great food, drinks, and friends come together. DelMarPublicHouse.com.
Do you need to declutter your space? Time to call me, the Queen of Junk. Since 1993, we have grown to be the leader in residential, commercial, and property management junk removal. At Sparks Junk Removal, we are eco-friendly. We recycle, donate, or repurpose items back into our community. Trash is our last resort to the landfill. Plus, with our all-inclusive service, our crews handle everything from labor to lifting and landfill fees. Give us a call or visit our website, sparksjunkremoval.net, to reclaim your space today.
When I got in the car accident at the ER, they gave me a prescription of hydrocodone. And over time, it took more medication to mask the pain. I moved over to drug seeking and found heroin and fentanyl. I went to the Centerstone rehab facility, and it was the best decision I ever made in my life. I have my own car, I have a job, there's nothing holding me back anymore.
When you need a project done right, on budget and on time, trust Gillahan Concrete. Gillahan handles every kind of project, big and small. Commercial, industrial, residential, from room additions and garages to patios, driveways, and more. Gillahan brings quality and experience to every job. Family owned with over 30 years of service to our community. Call today at 618-781-3914 or visit GillahanConcrete.com.
Accidents happen in a heartbeat, but lives change forever. Whether it's a car crash, workplace injury, medical malpractice, or wrongful death, you don't have to face the consequences alone. Keith Short and Associates brings over 33 years of experience and a reputation for fighting fiercely for your rights. For relentless representation that you can trust, call Keith Short and Associates at 618-254-0055 today for a free consultation.
You're listening to Our Daily Show with CJ Nasello on RiverBender.com.
If I don't get some sleep, my long lost buddies say I'm getting in too deep, but I like it, I love it, I want some more of it. I try so hard, I can't rise above it. Don't know what it is about that little gal's loving, but I like it, I love it, I want some more of it.
Welcome back, Daily Show. 9:44, back with Rusty. Back with Denise.
My buddy.
So, Rusty,
Yes.
you said that there was some positive stuff.
Yes, I don't mean to always rag when I come on here, but I like to get that out of the way.
The people like it. That's why I shut up.
Well, I just
I
like to
see
point
this
out.
arrow going up when he's on.
Yeah, well, and you. I just got to sit down and watch.
It aggravates me. Like, as board members, come on now. We don't have any adopt a highway charters. We don't have anybody applying for these grants. What are you guys doing? You know, get on the stick and promote your own damn programs.
And it's not even just that program. Like, there's a lot of really good, like, mental health programs and different grant opportunities for businesses.
There again, they got full-time jobs and all that. I understand, but
they're still elected by the people.
yeah, it's important to me. Yes, what I do got good news is that I have my own law firm now. Chain Gang has a legal firm that we seek legal advice from, and he's given me some solid advice.
Oh,
so
I thought
far.
you started one.
That's what I thought.
I thought you started. I was like, no kidding, Rusty.
Well, it's one and the same, actually. I see, it's one. I don't necessarily have a degree, but I've done my own research.
I might as well have one.
I wanted to point out that Pride Incorporated has their annual cleanup coming up on October the 4th. Pat Stewart with Pride is in charge of that, and I would ask anybody that's interested in helping the city of Alton to get involved in that. It's a very worthwhile opportunity. The Wood River Parade is coming up on the 25th, and the Bethalto Parade is coming up on the 27th.
Are you going to be
Free.
Those are free parades.
Free.
I might add free parades. I don't know if Alton's listening to that, but they want $200.
$200.
Oh, for a to enter.
I can't do that. I can't do that. I'm a non-for-profit. I'll come up and clean up their roads if they let me do have an entry slot. But I don't know if they're going to do that for Denise. So I am boycotting the $200. Alton, you're on your own.
Oh no.
But hey, we're going to do the Pride cleanup. Or we're going to do you going to do the Wood River Parade with me?
Yeah, just tell me when it is and we'll do it.
I just did. It's the 25th. And the Bethalto Parade, which is a little smaller, but it's kind of nice. That's the
Are you dressing up?
No,
Do you dress up? Yeah.
No.
Do you have to have wheel walkers like Alton has? Alton says for every wheel you have to have a walker.
Oh, no.
Keep them safe.
No. You're pretty free.
With that being said, though, we will be bringing you the broadcast of the Alton Halloween Parade. Yours truly will.
Yeah.
It's a wonderful parade. I'm sure they have reasons for charging $200.
Are you still broadcasting again this year, too, for the Christmas in Grafton?
Oh, I don't know. I hope so. That was fun.
That was so fun.
Yeah,
It was cold as hell, though. That was a cold day.
Yeah, that's right.
I had Santa on the roof and he got sick. Poor Santa.
Did he?
Yeah, he sat on the roof, remember?
Oh, that's right. So, with that being said, what else are you working on? What else is going on? We didn't really talk too much on Denise besides the compactor.
I just got a 20 new 2-yarders and 4-yarders in, so...
Oh, tell us a new truck. So you got a new truck.
I got a new truck with a lift gate.
Oh, no kidding.
It looks cool.
Yeah, that's bad, man.
It's
That's
our
cool.
another junk removal truck, but anybody that needs something, say you purchase something from a home services store and you don't have the means to be able to transport it and they don't offer delivery, you can call us now because we have a lift gate and we'd be more than happy to offer that service to you.
So, real quick, we do have a news brief. So why don't we do this? We'll take a little pause here, and we'll come back and wrap up the 9 with Denise and Rusty. But just a story that is breaking and something that we've been following very closely. Dan Brandon's done a great job. This is out of Fairview Heights, courtesy of Dan Brandon. He's our content director. The Fairview Heights police chief has made a statement on that nitrous oxide charge from Zach Yinger. And here's what we know. Zachariah Yinger, 37, the owner of High Life at 122 Lincoln Highway in Fairview Heights, was arrested on September the 19th. This is additional on top of the Collinsville arrest as well, following a multi-month investigation that was led by the Illinois State Police and Fairview Heights Police into the illegal sale of nitrous oxide, authorities say. A search warrant executed at that establishment resulted in the seizure of nitrous oxide canisters and related paraphernalia. Following the investigation, the St. Clair County State's Attorney's Office issued an arrest warrant charging Yinger with unlawful possession with intent to deliver nitrous oxide. And on that same day, Yinger was also charged in Madison County in connection with a separate store he owns, facing the same charge. We reported that earlier in top of the hour news. Fairview Heights Chief of Police did say in a statement, the department is dedicated to protecting the community health and safety and condemn the illegal sale of the product disguised as legitimate business practices. Here's what Police Chief Steve Johnson had to say. The case is a clear reminder of the dangers associated with inhalant abuse. He urged parents and guardians to have open conversations with their children about the risks and to recognize that seemingly harmless products can have life-threatening consequences. Johnson also acknowledged a father who brought concerns about the business's sales practice to law enforcement and thanked the Illinois State Police for their professional work in leading the investigation. The Fairview Heights Police Department issued a public safety advisory warning about the dangers of nitrous oxide, commonly known as whippets. Inhalants of nitrous oxide can deprive the brain of oxygen, potentially causing unconsciousness, seizures, long-term neurological damage, and even sudden death. We will keep you updated as we monitor the story, but that was, and that a separate charge out of St. Clair County, 2 charges in 2 different counties. We'll keep you updated on both of those investigations. More Daily Show next.
What's up? It's Mike Keith. What's up, bro? What's good, my guy? Back to spotlight other amazing alumni and how they discovered their path at Lewis and Clark. Let's jump into it. This is Dwight Wirtz, president of Wirtz Welding and Tank Service, the nation's premier distributor of tank trailer parts. Dwight has been an outspoken and long-time supporter of the college and is the current chairperson of Lewis and Clark Board of Trustees. Oh, and he's a Lewis and Clark grad. I'm Dwight Wirtz, and I am a trailblazer.
Macias Insurance Agency, providing quality products with extremely competitive prices. As an independent provider, we source multiple companies to offer the best rates possible, covering auto, home, business, and life insurance. Our goal is to provide quality service that meets and exceeds customer expectations. You can rest easy knowing the Macias team is working round the clock to ensure that both you and the most important parts of your life are covered. Our qualified professionals make the insurance process easy so you can live carefree and focus on what matters most. Visit MaciasInsuranceAgency.com today to find out what our team can do for you.
Looking for the best barbecue in Madison County? Head over to Carver's Barbecue in Godfrey, Illinois. From loaded barbecue nachos to mouth-watering pulled pork, brisket, ribs, and more, Carver's serves up award-winning flavors you'll love. Family-owned, Carver's is all about fresh, made in-house dishes served daily. Come visit us at 2716 Groveland in Godfrey, or give us a call at 618-467-9999. Order online, get it catered, or stop by for the best smoked meats around. Where great flavors meet family tradition, you'll find Carver's Barbecue.
You're listening to Our Daily Show with CJ Nasello on RiverBender.com.
Daily Show. You couldn't hear that.
Amazing.
9:52. It's amazing what they teach you in broadcast school. How to smile and get through it all.
Yeah.
With that being said, Denise, when do you expect to get this compactor if everything goes well?
Well, I'm hoping that the EPA permit goes a lot smoother than it did with the city of Alton. This has been pushing almost a year.
Can I ask you, what are the benefits? Can you explain to the people why this is a good deal?
That's a good point.
Yes, this is what I did with the planning committee. It is to make our business more sustainable. In January of this year, the locally owned landfill by big corporation raised my rates 49%. While I know that some of my other haulers indeed were only raised just a few dollars.
Wow.
So you all know that I'm in the weekly trash business and now doing commercial dumpsters. So I feel that, there's enough trash out there, Rusty, for everybody. But here's the thing. If I put in a 34-yard trash compactor, now I need you to understand this, everybody. It's for dry goods only. It's not for the trash that we're taking out of your trash containers every week. We're not using wet goods.
That's a very good point.
So they think you're going to be compacting all this garbage.
Yes.
Yeah. That's not the case.
That's not the case. So this 34-yard compactor, which is fully contained, will hold up to 100 cubic yards. So just imagine when I go to the landfill now, I'm dumping and I'm paying for air. Okay? Mm-hmm. Because we'll put furniture in there. We can put mattresses in there. And another thing, we do recycle mattresses. All these mattresses that have metal springs inside of them.
Yeah.
We take the fabric off of that and we do recycle those springs. We put, so that they can use it for something else.
It just makes sense. I mean, I'm sure the city would do the same thing.
It does make sense, but here's the bottom line. The bottom line is this. The EPA says, if I come to your house and I pick something up and put it in my truck, legally, now I own it.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Legally, it's mine. What I do with it from there, it shouldn't matter. Okay?
Yeah. No, true. Yeah.
But the code says I am a transfer station, and I want everybody to understand. If you've never been to a transfer station in the city of St. Louis, it's a huge building, pole barn style with a concrete floor. Hundreds of trucks daily.
Just dumping trash all over.
They dump trash all over. They use a bulldozer. They scoop it up. They put it into those MBI trailers, and hence the trash flies out down 255, and they come to the Edwardsville landfill to dispose of it.
Yeah.
I'm not doing any of that. I am trying to be more efficient, financially better off, by being able to put 100 cubic yards into a compactor. It will go from the back of my truck into the mouth of the compactor, not touching the floor.
Yeah.
Okay?
It just makes sense. But that's the misconception, because people think that you're going to, she's just going to have trash dumped all over. The rats are going to be climbing in the neighborhood. That's not it at all.
Well, that's what my neighbor said when he spoke. He said, I have a rat. She's got trash blowing all over. I'm telling you right now, you come down to my shop.
It's clean as a whistle.
Clean as
you
a
go to
whistle.
Republic, take a drive over to the old Sanders building,
there's weeds
take a look
growing
at the
up
trash
over,
all
it's
over
bad.
the road out there. I don't know how they could get past. I don't know how people even put up with that.
So, and one last thing I want to say. It's like when I drop off a dumpster at your house, okay? It's my dumpster. You're putting your stuff in there. Why isn't that considered a transfer station?
Right.
So basically, it's really a play on words, which is ridiculous. I'm not going to be doing anything harmful. There's not going to be anything leaking. There's no odor. It's all dry goods. That's it.
Wow. It's a good point, and honestly, it's one that you need to get out there, because just in case the rumor mill flies, you can get ahead of that. And Rusty, is there anything else we need to talk about for now?
Just lastly, I wanted to mention this. I may be on before Halloween, but if not, I want you people to keep in mind that any unpainted pumpkins, uncarved pumpkins is a very nice resource for the animals that are out there in the wildlife. You could take those pumpkins and set them out in the woods, and they'll feed the wildlife for quite a while. Yeah. I know in some areas I do a pumpkin roundup, like for instance up in Kendall Hill and Wood River, I do a pumpkin roundup every year the day after Thanksgiving, because a lot of people keep their solid pumpkins until then for decoration. So that's it. Just that, and also I've come across a kitty out at Belk Park. If anybody is looking for a kitty cat,
Don't tell my wife.
Let me know. I've got a little bitty one. I keep seeing her out there every morning in the dark, and I just can't handle it anymore.
Are you feeding her?
I'm not, but I know someone that is, and it breaks my heart. I'm afraid a coyote's going to get her. So if anybody needs a kitty cat out there, reach out to me, or reach out to CJ. He knows how to get a hold of me.
There you go. Denise, anything else for right now, hon?
Just
Hun, he's calling you hun.
Just remember Sparks Junk
Good to
Removal
see
and
you
Hauling.
again, hun.
Sparks. Oh, hey, look at this. Speaking from the other side of the river, we're proud and glad to see our neighbors taking such great effort to clean up our world. Kudos to you folks. Please keep it up. You set an example for everyone.
Hey, God bless you.
Thank you.
There you go. Hey,
I want one last thing. Chris DeCliff, the zoning guy, he stopped the other day. I was picking up trash, and he come by, and he honked the horn, rolled down the window, and he goes, Russ, I appreciate you so much. I can't tell you how much. I went to war with that guy I don't know how many times, and I'm sure he probably wants to run away from me when he sees me. But he stopped and thanked me for what I'm doing. Oh, it just means everything. So thank you. Thank you,
so
people that come
please,
by.
one last thing. Let Sparks get the barricades for the chain gang man over
That's
here.
all we're coming in for today. Let Sparks get the barricades.
Just tell me what barricades we need. Somebody reach out. Call me, 618-781-1407. The sheriff, the county,
board chairman. We call
the board chairman.
Yeah, we need to find some clarification on it. But from what I understand, and my legal team tells me, as long as there is an advisory, it's just an advisory sign, so they are perfectly legal. And I'm registered with IDOT, so I'm going by with my legal team, and we're going to go with it.
There you go. Hey, we'll take a quick break. 10 o'clock hour rolls around the corner for Top of the